Alright guys, it's the next morning. We're all pretty much set. It's all cured. We're looking good. There's the magnet in there still. Next what we're going to do is we're going to get our glue and the Insta-Cure. Like I said, you can find these at most hobby stores. What you want to do is you want to make sure you pop out the magnet and put it in the correct way in here, because if you don't put it in the correct way, the head'll just keep popping out. So, okay, so I got the correct way. So basically, you just take your glue, get it in there, take the magnet. I can't really use, I guess I'm using my finger. I glue it all the time anyway, so I might as well just keep doing it. Put it in the correct way and pushing it down. Let's get a piece of wood. Okay, and next, just hit it with the spray, and we let it sit. The spray you don't have to really worry about. I've never seen it. It evaporates pretty well. I'm wiping it off here because it's still in its, sculpting phase. Like I said in the past, you can use this stuff on a painted statue. So far, if you glue like arms together or kits, I haven't seen this stuff actually ruin anything, but usually a lot of people just let it sit there and dry, just let it evaporate on its own. It's possible that if you do wipe it, you might ruin something, but you can. What I do is I have another bottle too, an older bottle. What I sometimes do is, this one's all old and clogged, I'll use this and then I'll take that and dab it on areas too, so you don't have to spray it. So that's another way of doing it. So we're going to let this sit for a little while, and we'll be back just to make sure it's cured and that everything's pretty good, and we'll try it on the head. If everything looks good, then we're done. If not, we'll have to tweak it. Never know what happens till you get to that point. Okay, we're back, and we're going to do the final test. It's pretty much dried up. It looks like it's pretty much in there pretty well. So basically, here's the head. Okay, she goes on pretty well. So we got a looseness problem. It's not completely flush. As you can see, it looks like maybe it just wasn't pushed in correctly or not done. So now you come up with a problem. What do you do from here? If you really want to and you want it perfect, you can chisel all this out again and redo it and then go from there. Or you can kind of make it all nice and flush up and around here. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use Avis, and I'm going to build out the neckline a little bit more to kind of look like, because right now it looks a little bit alien-like because it comes straight up. So I'm going to kind of come at an angle a little bit more, and I'm going to make everything flush, but I'm going to keep it the way it is. So this way when I put on the head, it's going to look correct. I mean, the head position now is fine. I have no problem with the way it is. So yeah, so I'm going to just use Avis, and I'm going to fill in and make everything flush so the head doesn't wobble and it looks a little bit more realistic. This is the problem, when you customize and you sculpt. I mean, you got to come up with ideas, plans, and I don't have a perfect science for all this. It's always trial and error. I make mistakes and I don't let it get to me. I just got to work it and keep going. So that's pretty much how you do magnets, or how I do magnets. There's definitely better ways of doing it. It's not, if you got any better ways, you know how to do it, then run with it. If you think the way I did was bad or good, try it out. I've used this kind of thing for keying as well, like keying statue arms and legs and the stuff and everything. I did magnetize this arm here. This one worked out very well, but the head didn't work out that well. But that's the game. So hopefully you guys like this, and hopefully it helped you out. And what I'll do is, once I get this statue pretty much tweaked up, I'll do a video on how I paint her up, and we'll see you next time. Alright guys, real quick, basically what I did is I took some Avis and I redid the neckline a little bit. So now, as you can see, there's no gaps at all, really. Now got a nice little flush thing. I just gotta sand it down, but I put the Avis in there and I sanded down underneath the neck area. So Now she is all nice and flushed out with a little bit of sanding, and I'm good to go. Real quick, if you were wondering about the ears, I'm going to be putting earrings in there, so I just kind of cut out the holes for now. But that's how you do a thing with a magnet. Hopefully it works out, and thanks for watching.